Well, today's the day we gotta wake this up. Let's check the oil on it quick. We got hay on the ground right now, and we done a lot of work to this here this winter. Changed the oil on it, did a bunch of work to the cutter head, and this should be ready to go. We've just got to check the oils on it here and do some basic things and roll it out. We'll be chopping here tomorrow, so hopefully the oil level's good. Looks like we're fine. Now let's just hope it starts. Well, today is the day we're going to chop some hay. Just getting ready to jump in the chopper. Garrett's doing an oil change on a 9560. This thing has run great, doing all the chisel plowing here. Now it's hooked on to the potting area. We got about 200 acres of ground to do with this tractor because we had to unhook the 9410 off of it. And the 9410 has now got the silage blade on it. Garrett says this tractor just plays with that disc. He thinks this tractor's about 200 more horse. Feels like it's got 200 more horse than the 9410, and on paper it's only supposed to be about 150 more horse. So they ended up changing some tires on trucks here. We got a little more work to do to this differential in this truck here. We've got the drive shaft hooked up now, and Alex is going to run out and get a new torque rod. That one there, the bushings are shot in it. So we're going to go ahead and jump in the chopper. Garrett ended up running the pressure washer around it, so he's got it all cleaned up. He ended up washing the windows for me too, so I'll just give you a quick walk around of this. We ended up doing a lot of work to this winter. Flipped the shear bar. Didn't have to put a new set of knives in it, but we put new feed rolls in it, new blower paddles. What else did we do? It just did a ton of work to it. So had to put just a few pickup teeth on there, not much. So we're gonna go ahead and get fired up here, and we've got to travel a couple miles to the field. We've had some problems with the mergers, and we're kind of getting a little bit of a late start. So Jared's gonna run the 900 today. That's the first we've used it since it's had the new injectors put in it. So let's go ahead and head to the field. We're gonna go ahead and put it in that one bunk to the left there. We've got first cutting left over in the middle. Well, bunk on the right, soon to be middle bunk. So we've got to travel a couple miles to the field, and we'll be there. We're going to be chopping on the Emerton farm, and we've got some hay right around home here to do, and then we're going to move over on to Slate Hill. So I'm traveling to the field. I've got the display out of the tractor I was planting with, and I've got to change some things around on it so it'll recognize the chopper so that we can run all of our yield data through the display here. And we could track our moisture and tonnage and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and play around with that while I'm traveling to the field. Alright, we're just getting fired in. You can see that merger is out of commission. We've got a couple of issues with it. Now we're going to go ahead and fire up here. First load of 2021. Alright, I think I made a mistake with that first segment there, but I just loaded the first load and I think I had it on time lapse. So we're loading Jared for the first time now, and things are going beautifully here. I think I did screw up, however. I think I did that first segment on a damn time lapse, so that's not too good. So this is the first that we're loading the tractor trailer here. So we had injectors put in this 900. That was nearly an $8,000 bill. And I'm curious to see how much more power it has here right now. So let's see how she rolls. Moisture on this hay right now with what is going through the chopper is at 58%. I don't have any yield data right now because what we have to do is actually calibrate the we got to calibrate the harvest lab so that we can get an accurate reading as far as what the actual tons per acre is. I'm guessing we're right at 1.1, 1.2. This is kind of light here, just because it's the first stuff that we've cut. So as we go through this cutting here, it'll get heavier, especially as after we got that rain here the other day. So it looks like Lukens is having some trouble with the merger over there, which is not a good sign. I hate it when mergers are in the same field that I'm in, because I can see all the mistakes that they're making, and it pressures them too much and they start screwing up. They fall off the row, they get the merger plugged. Yeah, so I just grabbed a stone there, which I've got the stone sensitivity set a little too high, a little too sensitive here. So that kicked out. I lifted up over the top of it, and Jared's kind of working this corner here at the same time, so we're letting him get situated into place, and we're just going to roll on. Now, we have a merger that's in the way down the other end of the field here, so that's good. We got to move it out of the way. We've had trouble with both mergers. We've got hydraulic issues where they're not wanting to float across the ground. They're actually digging in too much, and it's causing some problems. We got the older one working, but we've got to get some parts for this newer one. We ended up putting a lot of money into these mergers over the winter, but once we got all this work done to them, we couldn't test them on anything. And W9's smoking a little more than it used to. You'd think the new injector, she wouldn't be doing that. But, yeah, we put a lot of work into these mergers. And we're having the issues with them, but we ended up putting new belts on them. There's 3 conveyor belts per merger, and we ended up replacing all the teeth. We ended up also replacing the bearings that go on the tooth bars. I'm trying to think what else we did to it. Oh, we ended up replacing the cam follower tracks. We did have some issues with the older one where the cam follower track was so wore out, the cam followers were actually jumping the track. We had to weld a little piece in. So those are replaced, and I was hoping that we were going to have no issues. So we got this stinking merger that's in the way. Jared's going to jump out, and he's going to go ahead and move it, and then we'll come back at you once we get this load loaded up here. So that's going to automatically idle down because we have the stick in neutral. And I should shut the head off so it doesn't pull a wad in, because you know what'll happen, it'll plug. So he's just going to move that merger out of the way. And yeah, if he puts it right there, I guess it'll work. Actually, if he put it in behind us, it would work even better. We got the 8120 on that merger. That's the 334 there. And the other merger is a 330. So they've both got some age on them. They're 10, 12 years old. And they're about $200,000 right now. So we opted not to replace them. We opted to rebuild them. So we'll come back at you once we get Jared full here. Yeah, she smokes a little bit now. Never smoked like that before. That's alright. Alright, there is load number 2 leaving the field. We'll see if she smokes a little bit. Yeah, what are you doing, Jared? Yeah, it's starting to rain a little bit here too. I don't know which way he's gonna go there. It's kind of caught the driveway the wrong way. I think he's waiting for another truck to come in or something. He's waiting for that car to move. I thought he'd go this way and we'd see some smoke roll out of it. We still might see some smoke roll out. Alright, load number 2 leaving. And it's starting to rain, so we might be getting shut down here. Weather doesn't look that bad off that way. It might be just a quick shower rolling through here. Bells and readers to do. That's going to be last. Got to find out how far Nate's gotten. I guess Bolus's did that down on Mackay's, so I don't know where Nate is. Nate was going to do Mackay's, Runge's, then Keenan's there, and then corner of Town Line and Collins. So we're gonna go to Mackay's right now and work our way back through. Yeah, that's right, Taylor's too. So Taylor's, Bells, and Readers, but we gotta watch this weather. We gotta make sure we get there. To another farm. So we had a little rain shower here, but we were able to work through that, and we're just getting done. We're pulling out of this field. This is about 60 acres right here. And now we're going to be moving down on Mackay's Road. The neighbor actually merged that field for us. Nate was down there with the rake, and the neighbor came in and helped them. They've got a self-pelled oxbow merger that they just got this year, and they traded in their older one that they had. It'd been nice to have gotten down there while they were still there. So there's truck 18 just pulling out of here, and we're going to move down into South Onondaga. So that is going to do it for this video, folks. We'll come back at you with some more chopping action here as the summer progresses. We're just getting going with first cutting, and it'll take us about 10 days or so to wrap up first cutting. Then the other 2 or 3 cuttings usually take us about a week. So that is gonna do it, folks. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you at the next video.